kitchen. Today we're going to make my sister Amy's famous Greek meatballs. They're super delicious, super easy. You can make 1 pound, you can make 10 pounds. They freeze good, they reheat good. They're great. So, really easy. We're starting with a pound of ground beef, and we're gonna mix it with an egg, half a cup of rice, and some dill and garlic powder. And then we're gonna make an easy sauce with some crushed tomatoes, water, garlic, and oregano. And then it's gonna braise. You're gonna finish it off with a little bit of lemon juice. If you wanna throw in some green beans or some spinach or even a can of chickpeas to make it a more full meal, you can do that all by yourself. Let's get the show on the road. First thing we're gonna do is take off our rings, because it's gonna get messy. I'm gonna put them in my cute little ring troll. I mean, how cute is he? So cute. My nibbling made it for me. And my fingers are puffy, so my engagement ring is not interested in coming off my hand. La la la. Wait, I'm gonna run it underwater. Stop. Since bizarrely, it snowed in Chicago on like October 20th, so of course on November 5th, it's 70 degrees. Love 2020, it's awesome. Okay, so as I said, our ground beef. We are gonna put in 1 eggie. Boink. I'm gonna put that away. And then I have to check my menu because it's not my recipe. We have 2 teaspoons of dill and a teaspoon of garlic powder. In we go. Half a cup of rice. This is regular rice. And we're gonna do some salt. And move it out of the way. And of course some pepper from my trusty pepper mill. Pepper! Yay! Pepper mill. And then we're gonna get a little messy because it's the fun way to do it. You could of course do this with a spatula or a spoon, but come on, who didn't love Play-Doh when they were a kid? This is just like edible Play-Doh. I'm gonna get everything mixed together. Now my sister doesn't add any water to her meatballs. I know a lot of people add it to some moisture, but it wasn't in the recipe. And we're just doing what we're told, which is really weird for the buttery babe. I generally am opposed to doing what I'm told. But I've had these and they're good, so I'm just gonna trust. Now we're gonna make them into meatballs. We like little meatballs. And because the rice is gonna cook right in there, you don't want them too big because it'll poof. So about that size. And then they're just gonna go on the tray. I'll make a couple more. And then I'll roll the rest off camera because it's really not that exciting. Try to keep them all the same size. If you have a cookie scoop, you could use a cookie scoop so that they're super duper all size. I don't like cleaning the meat out of the cookie scoop. So unless we're doing like 10 pounds, I just do them by hand. So I'm gonna finish rolling my meatballs and then I'll meet you at the stove. Emily Hutchins Adler, the buttery babe. I finished rolling my little meatballs. I washed my hands and put my rings back on, so life is good. As I said, we like smaller meatballs, so from that 1 pound of meat, an egg, and half a cup of rice, I got like 26 meatballs. So we our little pan, we're putting it over medium. I'm just gonna add about a tablespoon of oil. And then we're gonna add a tablespoon of garlic and a teaspoon of dried oregano. Just warm that through. Just so it starts to smell yum yum. I mean, how can it not smell delicious? It's garlic and oregano. As it goes, we are gonna add a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes right in. I'm just gonna pour it over the spoon. So it does that. And then I'm gonna try to get out as much as I can. And then of course we don't want to waste any of that. So I'm going to take my can, fill it with the water, your 28 ounces of water, and get out the rest of that tomatoey goodness. Yep. We're going to season this nicely with salt. Because remember, there's no salt in those tomatoes, or just a little bit. And pepper from my trusty pepper mill. Just needing its best peppermint life. And we're going to give that a stir. See, it's already starting to heat up. We're going to give it a nice stir to get that tomato in the water all incorporated. There we go. And then we're going to put in our meatballs. And they're going to cook right in the sauce. It's a lot of water right now, but remember there's rice in the meatballs and they're going to absorb the water as it's cooking. I'm trying not to put them on top of each other because we want them to have plenty of space. So cute, right? So these are all going in. You can hear my dog running around with his sister. Peppa, Stella, come here, the camera. Look how cute they are. That's Peppa and that's Stella. Yay, puppies. Okay, so all the meatballs are in. You see the sauce is just coming up to a simmer. We're gonna put the lid on. We're gonna let it. Good call, camera girl Jeannie. Thank you. We're gonna put the lid on. It's gonna simmer for about 40 minutes. And then we're gonna season it with the lemon juice from the lemon you saw the other day. See you in 40. Hey, it's Emily Cutchins and Lou, the Buttery Babe. It's been 40 minutes. Let's check on our Greek meatballs. The big reveal. Ta-da! Ooh, they look delicious. See how the rice has cooked in the meatball and they're so cute now, and they got way bigger than when we put them in. And the sauce has gotten nice and thick. Now, as I said, oh, we forgot the important part. We have a lemon. So, let me cut that lemon up so we can squeeze it in there. Yay. As I said earlier, if you want to make this a one-pan meal, because you've already got plenty of rice, there was my timer telling me to check the meatballs. What's next? If you want to make this a true one-pot meal, you've already got the rice in the meatball. You can add in 8 ounces of green beans or some spinach. Be delicious. Just mix it right in. Or you could throw in again chickpeas if you like. I like some green beans in there. Stir the lemon through. Let me pull one out of the sauce so you can see how adorable it is. See? Super cute and yummy. It's Emily Cutchins Adler, the Buttery Babe, coming to you from my kitchen with my sister's Greek meatballs. Please follow me on Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, probably some other ones. But of course, my website, www.butterybabe.com.